Hey everyone, starting this commentary a little bit early so you can stare at some Korean girls' butts. And there they are. There's the Korean girl butts. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, now I'm going to skip ahead. And now on to the real commentary. This is Rise from SE2GG.com, and I'm going to be commentating a Proleague Grand Final between Samsung Khan and Lake Half Oz. And today's match is between Firebathero and Hiya. And it's a TVT match. Firebathero in orange in the 6 o'clock position, and Hiya in purple in the 9 o'clock position. And here you see Firebathero. That's him right there. And actually, I think that was Hiya. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. No, that was Firebathero. They kind of look alike to me. There's Hiya right there. Firebathero is known for his retarded dances, and when he wins a match, and he did that against Savior most notably. And Savior never coming back from that dance. He was beaten by that dance, and now he can't beat anyone. So Savior was totally affected by that ridiculous dance. And here we see some more Korean girls hiding their faces with signs. I don't know why it's such a bad thing to show your face on these things. I think I said that last time. And Firebathero, even though he's very hated by a lot of people because he disrespected Savior, most notably. I think that's why most people don't like him anyway. He's actually a really good player, and he's very clever. And personally, I kind of like watching him play, with the exception of his dance, which is embarrassing to watch. I feel like he's just a very uncoordinated Asian kid who really needs to take a breakdancing class before he starts trying to do any win routines. But should be a good match. We'll see what happens. They are playing on Python, and Python is a very popular map outside of tournament play as well. If you ever play online on Battle.net 1 vs. 1s, Python's one of those maps that you'll most likely be playing on. I mean, it's just a very popular map over the years that people have been using, and it's gone through plenty of iterations, and it's just very popular still. It's just very well balanced, and I actually enjoy playing on it. And I think it's one of those maps where you have a huge open area, so it's right in the middle, which is just great for big battles, and especially for Terran battles. And conveniently enough, we're watching a Terran battle, so a lot of tanks expected to be on the ground in the middle with a ton of turrets up and around, and should be fun. So anyway, Firebathero's already got his gas going up. I'm sure we'll see a factory coming soon from him. It's too early to speculate any build orders they may be doing. He's got the scout on Hiya already. Hiya building his factory already, so again, too early to really tell what he's going for. And Terran matches usually find someone goes tanks and dropships, or Goliaths and dropships. Basically, dropships are key in this game. If you don't go dropships in a Terran vs. Terran, and the other player does, you're probably going to lose. You don't have the mobility to fight that the person with the dropship has. So say you have 4 dropships of units, and you drop on an expansion of the other players. You can drop them all, and you can do your damage, and then before the guy even gets to defend anything, you can be off on your way to another expansion to attack there. And because you can go over all the map, and Firebathero losing SCV there, because you can go over all these map artifacts, you don't have to go around them, units don't get caught up on anything. It's too fast versus what a non-dropship unit has to traverse, any land units, you know. Wraiths are also very popular to go early on. If you can do a quick Wraith harass, sometimes you can get off some decent harassment if it's hidden. If it's not hidden, forget it. You really will just be wasting your time pretty much. So it looks like Hiya is going out with those 3 Marines. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing. He's got a Vulture out, so just obviously an early harass. There's a 4th Marine there all together, and 1 Vulture out for Firebathero, who is now going tanks, or machine shop at the very least. So I shouldn't say tanks. He may be going whatever, I don't know, but he's going to be a little surprised when he sees this coming. He's going a fast expansion too, so he definitely doesn't have the minerals to really compete with this. But what's some good micro, he may be able to hold this off, and it looks like he is going to be able to hold this off. So far, he's doing a pretty good job of keeping those units from getting up the ramp, and at this rate, his machine shop will be done soon enough, and he'll be able to pump out some more units. I would expect him to get a tank, actually, because the tank will be able to deal with these vultures very easily, outranging them and doing a lot of damage at the same time, whereas they won't do much damage to the tank because of the size. And on top of that, Firebathero seems to have just taken out the SEV building Hiya's expansion. So Firebathero looked like he was in a bit of trouble here, but I'm going to say he's actually very safe. Now, he did make a tank, so here you're going to see that this effect is obviously going to push off Hiya no matter how many vultures. Well, with just 3 vultures anyway. Yeah, he's definitely going to push back. And killing off that one vulture before running away, but that tank is definitely enough to prevent him from doing any more damage with those vultures, or at least push him off for now. So now I expect to see both players getting some more tech coming up. The expansions are going to be up and running very shortly, finishing at the same exact time, basically. By the time Firebathero lands, he'll be a second behind, I guess, but no big deal. And in the meantime, what's that building there? That's an armory, so you can expect some Goliaths. And a starport and armory from Hiya, I think. I'm not really sure. It was tough to see. They switched it out quick. But a couple more tanks coming from Firebathero in the meantime, which, again, is the best counter to those vultures at the moment, until they get mines anyway. At which point he'll want to have some Goliaths to really help kill mines very easily. So now it looks like he's heading back in with those 3 vultures, see if he can complete a little bit more. Excuse me, a little bit more of a harass, and another tank coming out. Hiya, Foo! Foo, that's a great name. So, he's actually going to be outnumbered here, though, with the 2 tanks against the vultures. A 3rd tank now. He's just going to be able to block the entrance if he wants, or I guess he's really not going to block the entrance. He's just going to stop these vultures from taking out too many SEVs. And those vultures going down quick, only taking out 3 SEVs. 3 SEVs to 3 vultures, probably not worth it. I wouldn't say that was a good trade-off, but those vultures aren't going to be very effective at this point anyway, so if anything, he freed up some PSI, which isn't a bad thing. And Goliath is out for Hiya, so Hiya's fighting off that barracks. He may actually kill that barracks before the barracks is able to get out, which is going to be a bad thing for Firebathero if he's got a way to make any more factories until he's got another barracks up and running. But he's got his dropship out, or ready to come out anyway. And yeah, he's definitely going to lose that barracks. That kind of sucks. It's a pain to remake. So nice job on Hiya's part. That was big, actually, because again, it's just a big lag in making new factories at that point. And Firebathero is going to try to do the same, but definitely not going to be able to take it all out. Although with the dropship, I guess he could. We'll see if he's willing to show that he has a dropship at this point. Hiya also has a dropship, so we'll see what happens here. If you can get your Goliaths down before the other player and you have a dropship, you are in pretty good shape because you may be able to take the dropship out before it drops all its units out. So I don't know what's going on there. It looked like Firebathero was thinking about the expansion, but with the barracks floating over there, it's going to be found easy and ledged by tanks on Hiya's part, so not going to actually work too well. And that barracks heading back in and out basically, and going to draw some more fire from Goliaths who do not have range upgrade right now. So it looks like Firebathero was just he had a SCV that had minerals in his hand, so he couldn't actually mine the minerals that were there. So now he's able to get rid of them and start building a command center over there. But it looks like Hiya might be going in that direction to take that out. I don't know where he's heading yet. He's got a couple dropships ready, and yeah, he's sending some tanks down there. And I don't think he sees the expansion necessarily. He's just making his way to push his way up into Firebathero's base. And this is where you see the interesting battle of dropships versus tanks and tank advancing. And it's very difficult to get up on a ledge if you're Terran trying to get up on another ledge. And there he actually takes out that SCV that was potentially going to make an expansion. And here we have an SCV battle. Very exciting. Who will win? I don't know because they left. And Firebathero wins with 5 hit points left. So congratulations to him. That SCV is now free to, I don't know, mine some minerals, whatever. So Firebathero's got 4 factories down. I expect he's already remade that barracks that he lost earlier. And now Hiya going to take out that SCV.